Reinforcements have arrived.
Time to rock and roll.
Good day, everybody, and welcome to finally another OpenRA cast. It has been a couple of weeks now since the last time. And that's simply because we have been doing some preparations for the Red Alert Global League and some other stuff. So I have skipped 2 VODs, I believe, 2 weeks of Friday casts. Well worth it. Lots of things to do. But I did have this replay in my backhand. It was provided by Anjew in the Sleipnir forum, so thanks to Anjew for that. This is a playtest map as well. But first let's introduce the players. We have to the bottom left, Norman. Power player. Tiberium Dawn, pretty good. Playing as GDI this game. And of course this is Anjew. Can't really see the name here, because he has opted for a really strange name with basically nothing in it. Somehow he managed to do that. This map is called 16 by 9 and is one of the playtest maps that has been run in the previous weeks and months. So these are mostly playtests that will be featured in the next release. So as of this moment, when the video comes out, we do have some playtesting for Tiberium Dawn, so it's kind of neat that we have a playtest map for this. And I see that Norman actually paused the game, which is kind of funny because that means the game is paused for me as well, even though it says 100%. That's kind of funny. Well, gives me some time to talk about this map a little bit. This again, it's called 16 by 9. It has all the balance changes for the release. So I'm just going to quickly read through that. Let's see. Flame tank damage versus light increase from 67 to 100. Explosion damage increase a little bit. And damage spread increase from 341 to 400. So the flame tank, and I've seen this already actually in some games, where the flame tank is just incredibly strong. It's still like exploding. And I guess it's vulnerable, but it's... yeah, I can see that it's doing some crazy damage in certain situations. Let's see, what else do we have here? Well, let's talk about the map a little bit first before we go on, because this map I haven't really seen before, and it looks like an open map, like some of the Red Alert maps kind of look like this. I can see you have like expansions. You have like a blue tip right there, which is temporary. Some like secondary expansion, and then you have after that you have 2 expansions, 1, 2. So not that many expansions, but this is a 1 versus 1 map, so I guess it's fine. Wait, I think I have seen this map before. But regardless, yeah, so this nice open map could, show us some nice, decent action. So yeah, let's see, what else? Repair pad HP increased from 600 to 700. Okay. Artillery turn speed increased from 2 to 4. Impact sound fixed 2. So the artillery will be able to turn around and be a little bit more viable to move with your army. I guess that's fine. I like the Tiberium Dawn artillery. It's fun to play with. MCV HP increased from 950 to 1200. This one I like one because I already seen like the MCV costs like 4000 now if you want to build an extra one. So moving your MCV and losing it, it's like super annoying. So you have the HP increase to kind of account for that. This is going to be the only MCV for this map, for example. You will never ever see a second MCV out of either players. It just takes like almost like 2 minutes or something. Well, maybe 1.5, and like 4k of monies to be dealt with, so to be produced. Otherwise, let's see, concrete wall price increase, concrete wall build time increase, SAM site cost reduction, SAM site construction time. So yeah, overall, like tweaks on certain elements of the game. It's going to be interesting to see if they will actually test the changes. Now, I believe they will actually just go ahead and try to kill each other. This is the best way to playtest maps. Playtest balance changes anyway. You don't really necessarily go directly for those tweaked units. I can see the Norman. This is very recognizable. We did cast Norman versus who was this? Yes, Major Kusanagi, and Norman went for those rocket launchers pretty fast. Since I haven't seen that many Tiberium Dawn games besides the ones that I've casted, this this might just be part of Norman's, opener. Okay, so the harvester's gonna be, wow, taking a lot of damage from 3 bikes. But look at this. So these rocket launchers, I believe they will just melt light vehicles. It's a very interesting opener. And yeah, the previous cast on Tiberium Dawn was also a playtest. So we do have the same oil derricks, which can now be recapturable. They do provide a little bit more oil compared to what they used to do. Let's see, hammer buggies, damage versus wooding reduced from 20 to 15, so they can't just melt power plants then in the early game, I guess. Well, they still can, but it's going to cost a little bit more costly. Recon bike plus 5 range limit, only versus air, okay. So bikes are like even better against air. You can't kite that easily against bikes now. Too bad for 5 aces. Let's see, Apaches and more ammo, rip counter. Okay, Apaches has been getting a buff. I like that because Apaches are like compared to the Orcas, they are so useless. Well, I guess they have their uses for the pros here, but just comparatively, they are pretty toothless, I should say. So I like that. Orca turn speed 4 to 6. Okay, so Orcas has been buffed a little bit more. That actually takes like the Apache and Orcas to like 2 little bit different directions. I really like that. It's gonna distinguish it 2 a little bit. I mean, I guess Orcas will need the turn speed a little bit because they... Well, it won't really turn faster because it turns instantly. But it will fire faster. Oh, look at that, yeah. Zoop. So that's interesting. The Orca can then fire at their targets faster, which I guess is fair when you give the bikes like a 5 cell extra tracking range. Okay, let's look at this. This is perfect. Okay, so yeah, look at that. So the Orca can't really have to move back. Oh. So I mean, the Orca can still kite this, but can't really engage too safely. So it's going to just run around and scout and see what's on the map. Anjew just producing like a solid base army with light tanks and infantry, which could be dangerous. And I mean, like all of these rocket launchers of Normans could be exceptionally strong together with Orcas, but only so far as they are protected, and they are mostly protected in the base. So it can't really move out. Like if anyone needs to take an expansion, it's going to be Anjew. But there's just one expansion on this map, so it might not be that insane big of a deal anyway. Okay, let's look at how this is going. Okay, so 1 rocket launcher for 3 bikes. And, well, actually, that tank takes a fair amount of damage from those rocket launchers as well. So, as long as, well, Norman's gonna... Yeah, Anjew is gonna lose everything, especially now with the Orcas. The Orcas are like anti-armor. And the rocket launchers like anti-light vehicles and to some degree anti-infantry. You can see here they do damage, but it's going to take a little while longer. Wow. Pretty meh airstrike. So, oh, losing that Orca. Very good, but you know these Orcas are pretty much needed for vision. Then see, look at the vision they gave. So Anjew's going to come in here. Eventually lose all the infantry, but it's going to take down the barracks. And, you know, the rocket launchers are like really slow to move about, so it's in peril for the most part. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, Orcas are now like, yeah, just having nothing to counter them. There's no anti-air here. I guess Anjew will have to build a mobile SAM. Or whatever it's called, sooner or later. This Orca will do a lot of damage to light tanks if they're just left alone. Okay. So everybody's taking up to their maximum tech. I guess we're going to see a hand of nod here by Anjew. Unless he wants to expand. Never mind, there's the expansion. So, okay, so Norman is going for the high tech, Anjew is going for the expansion, which might be the better choice here. As long as Anjew can just protect himself from the Orcas, he's going to need some anti-air very soon, because like these Orcas can just go around and kill off harvesters very quickly, and that's gonna that's gonna cost Anjew the eco advantage he will gain from expanding. So let's see. Yeah, GDI is also having the advanced communication center. It's gonna give you the ion cannon, so they can like easily just squish this right here. Like this is this is kind of dangerous to just let their stuff just hang around like that. Should spread them a little bit more around, I guess, because the ion cannon is ready, and this orcas will just look for a target. There's what? Really? Norman is actually building another construction yard for 4K. Just to make sure he has the MCV back in his home base. Okay. Okay, let's see how this works then. Well, okay, there's the anti-air. There's the anti-air. Good. But he has the ion cannon. And once these guys just clump up a little bit, you can just chunk. Yeah, he's probably looking for a target right now. Or is he? No, he's going for the harvesters. Oh, he's going for the MCV. Ooh, they actually do a lot of damage. Oh god, half the health is already done. And there's still one orca hasn't really fired yet. Oh! Okay, where's the iron cannon? Norman needs to shoot the iron cannon now. He didn't... Whoa, he used the iron cannon on the MCV. I would be maybe a little bit more worried about this. Yeah, now the power is going down. It's going to lose a couple of power plants probably. You can just pick off all the rocket launchers. After that, I'm just going to be left with just tanks. And Norman with nothing. The orcas will be toothless as long as the mobile SAMs are here. Where are those mobile SAMs? I think it... Oh, he just went right in and attacked the mobile SAMs. So these light tankers are left alone. Here comes the mammoth tank though. Best anti-air unit in the game. The most safe one actually though. I mean, mobile SAMs are better, but you know, you won't lose the mammoth tank to orcas. What am I talking about? I'm brain dead. Yeah, of course this is Norman's mammoth tank and orcas. So many strange things happening in this game though, so easily to get confused. Okay. So I was thinking like Anjew just gonna come in and run in with his light tanks then, but no. Is that checkmate? It should be, right? 2 MCVs versus 1. Huh. Well, I guess the anti-air. Yeah, I mean, like the attack with the light tanks was a little bit suicidal. Now Norman is low powered, and that's going to matter. Well, there comes the power plant, but you know, I don't think the production of light tanks is going to be enough for Anjew then. No. Norman still hasn't taken advantage of that one. Let's see. Norman has one oil there. Could potentially get one there. Here's another one. And nobody has this one. So there's a couple of oil derricks out there in the map that he can actually do something with. This attack might do something though. Both the airstrike and the ion cannon has been used up for Norman. So if you just focus down the MCV right here, which he might want to do. And there's only these orcas to defend, and there's 2 anti-air here, which are going to demolish these orcas. They can't really do anything. Well, guard towers should maybe focus down the SAM sites, maybe? No, this MCV is going down. Okay, good for Anjew. These orcas will look for other targets, going to find some east targets with these harvesters. Yeah, this MCV is just dead. Let's see, how many can you get? There's a couple of orca soldiers here, so we can just chase these orcas a little bit. Okay, takes down this MCV. Should just continue the pressure. Why is he moving back? I guess... Okay. Okay, these do so much damage. They actually just kill off a power plant, and Anjew is actually low powered. And Anjew can't rebuild. He could build another MCV. He might actually be willing to do that. But it's pretty silly that I'm pulling up the production while you have the production tab, but I kind of just felt like I had to see that. Because I, of course, can't see the production tab up here. But, okay, so the time is against Anjew now. He doesn't have power, and yeah, he had to sell something to get that power back. No, he's still low powered. Look at the SAM side. He's gonna have to sell some stuff. Like maybe even the service depot. Or repair facility or whatever. But he's gonna come in here and still have the stronger base... stronger army here. Oh, this is my commander. Oh, he's gonna do so much damage to Anjew. Once it comes in, okay, but the pressure continues. Here's the original MCV. I'm not sure about this. Why? base pushing, because that was in our original MCV, and he can't really build a defense structure that quickly, so... Anjew got his power. Oh, he sold the repair facility and shut down the Chinook with the commander. Oh, that might be the final. That might be the final nail in the coffin for for Norman, actually. Norman doesn't have an MCV. Still, he does have the iron cannon ready soon, and also has the airstrike, so he could potentially just stop this out. But you know, 2 airstrips, and okay, all Anjew really has to do here is keep these guys alive, keep the these mobile SAMs alive. These can't be lost to anything, because if this game for some reason drags on, and I believe this light tank is going to be eventually be taken out, Norman can still produce these orcas, and Anjew has no way of producing anti-air except for rocket soldiers, and I believe that he just wants to produce these. Ooh, nice pick up there. Just want to keep producing light tanks together with his infantry. I mean, yeah, so it's just kind of a strange situation. Both players are losing their MCV. Norman with the higher tech, it's gonna have a good time with his advanced and the regular communication center. And I'm just gonna have to like play like a boss in these engagements, because he can't like afford a like iron cannon straight on top of his army if it's clumped up together. It's pretty silly. Good game though. I like this map though. So, like, I was thinking like maybe we want another expansion, maybe somewhere. But I guess this is okay. My brain is pretty much in the red alert mod when I'm thinking about these things. Okay. Yeah, like Norman is in big trouble, because yes, he has a mammoth tank and an orca, but and a rocket launcher, but you know, look at the army size for Anjew. As long as Anjew just doesn't lose stuff, and okay, actually it takes three bikes, but this bike play is actually brilliant from Anjew, since like mobility is Norman's like biggest flaw in this game right now, and you know, this is gonna avoid the airstrikes. Well, almost did it. Airstrikes in general. Too bad he can't repair those. So bikes is a pretty damn good call in this situation. He can just run around forever looking for targets, and like they have more potential to do damage compared to this, since iron cannon can just like stomp a big chunk of this infantry or tanks or both. So let's see how this spell out in the game. I don't see Norman taking control of this game anymore. You can't do this with the heavy tank. I mean, mammoth tanks. What is he actually going to build? He can't build infantry. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. Now there's no barracks anymore for Norman. So these guys right here is the biggest threat, because they will tank damage. They will deal damage. Oh man. The iron cannon is almost ready though. So if you can get like a good shot, he might like stall the attacks and think of doing something else, but I'm not sure what he actually can do. I would prefer him to build medium tanks, I guess. But the mammoth tank for Tiberium Dawn is so powerful, so I might be wrong with that. Okay. Oh no, the anti-air is going down. Where's the third one? Okay, he can't lose this one. If you lose this one, that would be a disaster. But there's quite a lot of rocket soldiers. Ooh, never mind. Just gotta keep this orcas alive, and they can do damage. Oh, this is so bad. Mammoth tanks are being targeted down, but he's losing almost all of his bikes here. And look at the bikes just running into the guard tower fire. This is horrible. Oh, don't lose this one. He might lose this. Yeah, he might just suicide those orcas into the last anti-air. I feel like yeah, Anjew didn't really need to do this. He could just like poke a little bit, and like maybe come from the south side, just keep harassing the harvesters. Like these two harvesters had nothing to do in this engagement, which is pretty crazy. Okay. How about flamer tanks? Who can build flame tanks? Is that GDI or not? I think it's not, right? So, like maybe. No, we don't have the communication center, so we can't really get it. Crazy game. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm I'm recording with music on, so I guess that music will just be on for the remainder of this VOD then. So sorry, no custom music for this VOD. It's gonna be like low music for this one. Normally I just add them onto the video later on. That's okay. Music is fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Orcas. Oh yeah. Oh god, the bikers is just targeting the rocket launcher. Okay, takes down the mammoth, but oh, okay. Oh god. Orcas, 3 Orcas are still alive. They will be able to stop this as long as they can take down the rocket soldiers. Like Norman needs like Hummers at this point, Hummers and Orcas, to stop the bikes from just harassing. Okay, and I guess Norman might as well just sell one weapons factory. Can't really have enough money to produce from both, so might as well just sell one of the war factories to get the power back. And start producing Hummers and keep producing Orcas, because they can do a lot at this point. Hummers will just demolish recon bikes if engaged correctly. And of course going to be good against infantry as well. So Hummers and Orcas would be the answer to what Anjew is coming up with here. Mammoth tanks can't really do anything. They're stationary base defenses. Ooh, okay, saves that harvester. Anjew should consider taking over the hospital, since he has so many infantry. Although it might not play a big role. Okay, here comes the Orcas. He knows about the SAM site though. So the SAM site has a nice coverage of the one harvester at least, but the other side is pretty unprotected. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Oh, it's calling GG! No, really? If you just start producing Hummers. Okay, there goes the one war factory. That's good. Okay, but there goes the last harvester. So one harvester left for Norman. Pretty late to switch tech at this point, I guess. Well, I can just rebuild another harvester, but yeah, if you just skip the mammoth tank at this point, like before, I guess mammoth tanks were helping him before, but like these two here just can't really do much. So they can just stay and defend. But Hummers can actually go and hunt these guys down. Hummers and Orcas would be amazing combination at this point. Can I say that enough? So, okay, so yeah. Orcas won't be able to do much. Trying to do damage to the harvester, which there's actually 3 of them now. Ooh, might take this down. Barely not. Ooh. Nice, yeah, just pull him back. 1 HP of the last harvester of Norman. It's pretty crazy. And of course, the oil layers are still there. So, oh, what am I talking about? What? Oh, Anjew just sold his barracks then, I guess. I was gonna say he could just take over the last remaining oil layers, although the Orcas are here, but it's not going to be noticed if this was taken over, right? Okay, good idea, since that harvester is low power, low health, but unfortunately they didn't get to target them. Oh, and I forgot about the iron cannon. Okay, we have some spectators here. Oh, nice. Next release we're gonna have. If I do like press escape and see the list here, I will also see the list of spectators there. Ooh, almost harvester's gone. There's a couple more though. So losing this harvester isn't the end of the world for Anjew. He still has 2 more, which you can spread among the two places. Oh, I didn't catch this, but somehow the last harvester of Norman was taken out as well. So doesn't look like he has the eco to produce anything. So he's gonna have to sell out stuff to get another harvester. And I don't think, yeah, he can't keep up anymore. Norman's APM is 56. Oh god, Norman, yeah, he should definitely, you know, have used those APM in Hummers, man. That would be amazing. That could potentially win the game for him, but okay, here comes a push regardless. A little bit dangerous against these bikes, I guess, but it's going to be a final push. They will do good damage against the infantry. And he pretty much goes all in with this because it doesn't look like he's bothering to produce another harvester, unless this is a harvester. Let's look how this goes then. Okay, so Orcas are scouting in front. And if you can get some good shots out of on these recon bikes, then you could potentially take the game. What a crazy game, by the way. It's pretty insane. Okay. Yeah. This is so nuts. Norman with no eco. Okay, here comes the rocket soldier bombardment, and it's kind of poking on the side with the orca, which is a good idea because it's going to pull this back. Anjew gives up. He surrenders pretty much. Well, I guess this is final attack. Just going to go in with everything. There's mammoth tanks there to tank for the rocket soldiers, so we'll get a couple of shots off onto the infantry. The mammoth tanks will go down though, because this kiting will just make sure that these are not taken out. Oh, it can just kill off every freaking rocket soldier, rocket launcher now. Even the infantry does damage against them. Here comes the backs. It's going to pick him off. Oh, no power on that SAM side. We'll lose the refinery for... we'll lose the refinery for Anjew as well. Wow. Well, I was going to say eventually, but there's the rocket soldiers there. Jesus, what a crazy game. So now it's actually Norman's turn to sell off everything and then try to keep pushing. This is one of the most craziest games I've seen in Tiberium Dawn. I mean, we've seen some crazy games, but this is like down and dirty. So big shout out to Anjew for actually sharing this replay with me. It's yeah, this is a lot of fun to watch. I have no idea what's gonna happen next. Well, let's see. The bikes should be able to take on this. I mean, like, the orcas can't really engage directly, and there's so there's nothing really to counter the bikes. I don't know. I guess, yeah, he needs to kill off the rocket soldier. That's the only thing he needs to do, kill off the rocket soldier. And I guess you can kill off the harvester, although they won't really do anything. They're just paperweights at this point. Okay, here comes the bikes. This might be a base raid. Oh, I forgot about. Oh no, he has the iron cannon. He has the iron cannon. Where's the orcas? Oh, I think Norman's gonna win the game. Yeah, because Anjew can't kill off these structures quick enough. This reminds me so much of StarCraft 2 base trading scenarios. Oh no, Norman, no! He can win the game, he doesn't know it. Orcas! Oh, orcas are fighting off bikes, okay. Okay. He don't have the power. Okay, he should just... Oh, when he repairs this, he's gonna get power back from the communications, and he's gonna be able to pull off the the iron cannon and kill off this refinery. Yeah, here we go. Where is the iron cannon? Oh, it's still repairing. Is this enough though? Yeah, it's barely enough. And GG! Pew! Come on! Oh, nice. Wow. Wow. That was amazing. Ah, okay. Yeah, so that was Tiberium Dawn. Playtest exchanges. We did get some good demonstrations of the Orca and Recon bikes as we were fighting throughout the entire game. So that was a pretty good demonstration, and I didn't expect such a blast of a game though. You know, if this is what the players have been planning out for Tiberium Dawn in the next release, I can't wait to see more Tiberium Dawn games in the playtest as well. When this video is recorded, let's see, on Sunday, so next Monday is going to be a playtest stream, which is when the video comes out 4 days ago. So yeah, by the time this comes out, we're going to be way into the playtesting of Tiberium Dawn, so you have a lot to look forward, folks. That's for damn sure. Alright, so this is the end of the video, so thanks for watching. My name is SoScared, and I'll see you next time.